Hi everybody, this is Fleur, and today I'm going to be showing y'all my book of shadows. And before I start, it's not super impressive. It's not something that, is like grand and looks really old and like it's been passed down through generations. Like, it's not like that at all. I wish it was, but it's not. It's not like Charmed Book of Shadows that's been in the family since like way back when. It's not like that. But the reason I wanted to show this was because I think this is the best example or the best thing that I could possibly show anybody that would really demonstrate kind of my journey through my path and how far I've come in such a short amount of time. And this is like, I think, the only thing that has been with me since the beginning besides my best friend. This is the only like artifact that I have, like that'll show you from start to where I am now. So this is my book. It's not very big. This is a 100-page journal, so by 100 pages that means front and back. And I got this at the dollar store. And it's just like this like paisley almost pattern with florals, and I drew symbols all over it. And I like this personally because it's small enough that I can like take it around with me, and it's subtle. And it's just really cute, and I think like the design on it really reflects my personality, and it's really pretty. So that's what I like. Um, what else can I say? Yeah, this is this is ye old Book of Shadows. Anyways, so basically the first page, like my first entry ever, was made on December 21st, 2009. And okay, you probably can't see that. That's probably really out of focus. Anyways, but it says it right there, December 21st, 2009. That is my pagan anniversary, which in that year was Yule. So that's really cool, and I think I explained that in my introduction video. Anyways, so basically right here, this is I have like a drawing of my family, or a necklace that I usually wear, but I'm not wearing right now, which is weird, that has been in my family for a really long time. So that's pretty interesting, I think, that I found that, and it's, my friend actually has one that's really, really similar, and I think she's coming over later, so we might make a video or something like that, and we can show you our necklaces. Anyway, so basically it starts off with just really basic things about the elements and how to, perform a ritual, like things to do, like basic herbs. And I didn't do so much journaling at the beginning. It was all kind of like basic information about, magic and Wicca and witchcraft. It has like basic things about the Sabbats and spells, like simple spells that I did at the beginning. But if you flip more towards the middle, I did a lot with candle magic and a lot with color. Like colors, to me, I like see everything in color. I associate everything with a color. Um, so to me, in my practice, color is really important. And when I choose my candles for certain things, color is very important to me, and color is a big influence in how I practice. Then if I flip kind of towards the middle, auras. I had a friend who could see like auric bodies really, really well, and so I did a lot of research on auras and the chakras, and I have a better like chakra detail somewhere else in this book. And then this is like the section, this part, I started kind of getting into like Christian paganism, so like taking a lot of like Christian theologies, mostly from like Christian demonology, that kind of stuff. Like I was really, really interested in like the seven princes of hell and the seven archangels of heaven, even though I think that's regular demonology, which I don't really understand, but regardless. And that was like a really big part, and I found it so interesting that, there's archangels associated with the elements, and then also like satanic like demons associated with that. That was just really fascinating to me. And if you flip to today, or you know, around here I have like really in-depth things on like Wiccan Sabbats and stuff like that. Runes, lots of stuff on elements. The elements, to me, are probably one of the most important factors of my practice, and I think just in a lot of people's practice, that's a really big part of what they do, or at least that's kind of what I've seen and what I've read on blogs and forums and stuff like that. Oh my gosh, this is falling down. That's embarrassing. Not really, but anyways, regardless. So to me, you know, the elements really just kind of embody the god and the goddess, since, you know, there's two masculine, two feminine, and then aether or spirit, which is just kind of divinity and life itself. So I associate everything kind of with the elements, not associate, but I go back to that all the time. So, you know, God and the goddess, and then the elements, those are just really important to me. And you can see that in here, especially with the elements, because there's everything, like every like page, or, you know, my sister's making chicken nuggets apparently. Anyways, but you can really see that that was like, it's really important in here. I think a book of shadows is one of the first things that you should kind of like work towards. Some people think, oh, you should leave your book of shadows just for spells. You should leave it just for like information, and then keep a witch's journal. I think you should keep it all in one book, in one location. That's just personally. I mean, you could think differently, and that whatever works for you. But for me, keeping it all in one book is the best, because there's so many times when I'm doing research on certain aspect of witchcraft, or, you know, of like the supernatural or like paranormal, and I will write about it, and that'll be information, but then I'll have a journal entry like later, like on or back, where, you know, that something like that has like actually happened to me. So to me, it's just really easy. I can refer to entries, and so I don't use it as much as I'd like to. That's kind of what I'm trying to get into more. This is 2 years worth, almost 2 years worth of information. It's like full. But I definitely want to start using my Book of Shadows more, and definitely start recording my dreams more. A lot of the journaling that I did, that I have done in here has to do with dreams and interpreting that, because I think dreams are just so powerful. They really just kind of like show you what's going on within you, and you might not be able to kind of figure that out, you know, when you're awake, if that makes sense. So really important. You definitely want to, when you're starting out in Wicca, or even if you have started and you know, want to, and you don't have a Book of Shadows for some reason, I don't know, but it's so important to me to be able to just document that. And it's a big part of my life too. Like, even if for some reason I decide that I don't want to be, like, paganism isn't my path, even though, like, what is this? Paganism isn't my path, even though right now I'm like 100% sure that it is. So really, it would take something like catastrophic, knock on wood, to change that. So I want to be able to look back and say, wow, like how far I've come, not just in my practice, but in my you know, just in myself, in my spirituality, and my beliefs. That's just, I think it's just really important. And when you have like a bunch of books, say if you had one for, you know, your technical stuff, and then like a witch's journal, like things get lost. If you keep everything in one place, you know, it's not gonna just, you're not gonna lose track of everything. So that's my take on a Book of Shadows. This is my Book of Shadows. One last lovely look at it. And yeah, I hope everyone's having a fantastic week. And new moon's tonight, if you're in, yeah, new moon for me. and planning on doing a ritual. Hopefully my friend will be able to come over. Anyways, so yeah, have a fantastic weekend and blessed be.